warnings, military threats and diplomatic back channels, but the Iran crisis is now entering a dangerous new territory because despite the American pressure campaign, Tehran still refuses to blink and President Trump may be running out of options. Here's a report.
The negotiations were supposed to force a breakthrough. Instead, they may have exposed a deadlock. Behind closed doors, Washington has been pushing hard for a sweeping agreement with Iran. A deal designed to contain Tehran's nuclear ambitions, reduce regional tensions, and reshape the balance of power across West Asia. But Iran is refusing to surrender on its core demands, and the standoff is hardening by the day. Tehran remains firm on several red lines. Iran wants the removal of US troops from key regional positions. It wants access to nearly $24 billion in frozen assets. And it refuses to transfer sensitive nuclear material out of its control.
At this stage, we will in no way be discussing details of the nuclear issue. The 14-point Memorandum of Understanding is focused on ending the war. If that happens, over a 60-day period, nuclear-related issues will be discussed.
It's been over 50 days since a fragile ceasefire was announced, and the deal that Trump promised was largely negotiated and coming shortly has not arrived.
They want to negotiate. They want to negotiate badly. I don't think they're ready. Just from what I'm hearing, they want to negotiate, and as they should. But I don't think they're ready to do what they have to do. I think they will be, but it's all.
The US president claims that Iran wants a deal, but that is not happening. At the heart of the deadlock is a fundamental clash. Trump wants a quick, visible triumph. He demands Iran formally halt its nuclear program for 20 years and hand over its stockpile of highly enriched uranium. Iran refuses. Tehran wants the war declared over first, sanctions lifted, and the US naval blockade ended before any nuclear concessions are discussed at all. The US president now wants Gulf nations like Saudi Arabia to normalize ties with Israel. He said that if they don't sign the Abraham Accords, then there would be no Iran deal. Trump has also turned his fire on Oman, America's own ally, in talks between US and Iran. And this after Tehran urged Muscat to jointly manage Hormuz shipping fees.
International waters, nobody's going to control it. We're going to watch over it. We'll watch over it, but nobody's going to control it. That's part of the negotiation that we have. They would like to control it. Nobody's going to control it. It's international waters, and Oman will behave just like everybody else, so we'll have to blow them up. They understand that. They'll be fine.
The politics in Washington complicate any compromise. Domestic pressure, electoral calculations, and strategic alliances constrain flexibility. Analysts say the United States lacks easy leverage. Sanctions can be tightened, but Tehran has built resilience. Military options carry risky fallout, and every new demand from the White House narrows the scope for creative deal-making.
Still not really out of the starting gate. We're still in a situation in which the two sides are talking past each other. I do think that on some level, when Trump says, hey, I'm not in a rush, I don't care about the midterms, I think he's sending the message that he's got time here. He thinks that time is on his side. But the reality is that he is in deep trouble politically, that this is a war that is very unpopular in the United States, that gas prices are continuing to rise. So I think the Iranians, to some extent, know that Trump is under a lot of political pressure.
Iran, meanwhile, plays a patient long game. The result is a deadlock. Negotiations stall. Each side tests the other with words and limited actions. Allies try quiet diplomacy, while public threats grow louder. The region edges towards escalation. For now, the deal appears stalled. Iran holds the cards. Trump's demands collide with Tehran's red lights. The clock is ticking on restraint in a region where any miscalculation can spark wider conflict.